Shalom, my friends. The Torah reading of the portion of Shavuot starts in Book of Exodus, Shemais, chapter Yud-Tes, Perek Yud-Tes, and it discusses the events leading up to the Ten Commandments and then includes the Ten Commandments. Now in verse 3, Pasuk Gimel, Moshe Rabbeinu was told by God, Ko tomar levet Yaacov. So you should say to the house of Yaacov, V'tagid livnei Yisroel, and relate and tell the children of Israel. Now everybody knows that the name Jacob and the name Israel refers to the same person. Our third patriarch, Yaacov, who is also called Yisroel, and we are called the Bnai Yisroel, the Israelites, because we come from him. So the question is, why does the Torah repeat these two concepts twice? Why does it say Beit Yaakov and Bnei Yisrael? And Rashi answers that it's not repeating, but rather Beit Yaakov, the house of Jacob, is referring Elu Hanashim. It's referring to the women because the women are the mainstay of the house. Bnei Yisrael, the children of Israel, those are the men. Rashi furthermore tells us that the word tomar, speak softly, and tagid is koshekigidin, call a spade a spade. And with this, Rashi is answering another question. The question is, why couldn't God speak to both of them at the same time? Why couldn't he just tell Moshe, speak to the entire nation? And the answer is, there's a whole famous book based on it, and that is Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus, because we relate in different way. Women like to be spoken to softly. Men like to be called a spade a spade. Now the Rebbe points out that here God told Moshe Rabbeinu to speak to the women first. And why? As the Medrash says, that when God only spoke to the men, to Adam, and he gave him the law of don't eat from the tree of knowledge, and only then was Eve created. So Eve actually heard that law not directly from God, but third hand from Adam. And that's why she sinned. Here, they gave it straight to the women, and in that way, they maintained and they made sure that the Torah will be inherited and kept down the generations. And the women were spoken to first. This takes away a very big misconception. Misconception people have is that women don't count in Judaism. Not only do they count, but they are there first. They are more spiritual, and God says, get the women on board, and then you'll have the men as well. Let us not fall into that trap and think that women are second-class citizens in Judaism. In fact, it's just the opposite. They are the mainstay, and it is only because of Noshim Tzidkoniyos that the Jewish people survived and kept the Torah till today. That's the way it always is. Chag Sameach.